Have you ever wondered why Europe, a continent brimming with history, art, and innovation, seems to be a bit slow when it comes to the wild west of big tech? You see cutting-edge research coming out of its universities, yet you do see European names dominating the global tech scene like those from Silicon Valley or Shenzhen. It's not that they can't, it's that they choose not to play the same game. This is Europe's great digital paradox, a powerhouse of innovation that deliberately puts the brakes on technology. Let's travel back for a moment. Think about the Industrial Revolution, the printing press, the foundations of modern science. Many of these world-changing advancements have deep European roots. This is a continent that understands the profound, society-altering power of new technology. It has seen firsthand how innovation can build empires and, when unchecked, fuel devastating conflicts. This historical memory is etched into the European psyche. It's a collective understanding that progress isn't just about moving fast and breaking things. It's about building things that last and, most importantly, things that serve humanity, not the other way around. This brings us to the core of Europe's approach: values first, technology second. While other parts of the world were celebrating disruption at all costs, Europe was asking some fundamental questions. What happens to our privacy when our data becomes a commodity? What are the ethical implications of artificial intelligence making decisions about our lives? Who is responsible when an algorithm shows bias? These aren't just academic debates in Brussels. They are the driving force behind Europe's entire digital strategy. The most famous example of this is, of course, the GDPR, the General Data Protection Regulation. When it was introduced in 2018, some people outside of Europe rolled their eyes. They saw it as bureaucratic, restrictive, and a brake on innovation. But for Europeans, it was a declaration of digital rights. It was a statement saying that your personal data belongs to you, not to a corporation that wants to sell you shoes or influence your vote. The GDPR forced companies worldwide to rethink how they handle data, giving individuals unprecedented control. That little accept cookies banner you see on almost every website? That's the Brussels effect in action. European regulations setting a global standard, but it doesn't stop with data privacy. Europe is now taking the lead on regulating artificial intelligence with the AI Act. This isn't about banning AI, it's about creating a risk-based framework. Think of it like this: an AI that recommends a movie is low risk. But an AI used in hiring, law enforcement, or medical diagnoses? That's high risk, and it needs to meet stringent requirements for transparency, accuracy, and human oversight. Europe is essentially saying, we want the benefits of AI, but we will not accept a black box making critical decisions about people's futures without accountability. This is a stark contrast to the more hands-off approach seen elsewhere, where companies often regulate themselves, with mixed results. This cautious approach has real-world consequences, both good and bad. On the one hand, it can slow things down. European startups sometimes face more regulatory hurdles than their American or Asian counterparts. They might find it harder to scale quickly when they have to build privacy and ethics into their products from day one, not as an afterthought. This is one reason why Europe hasn't produced a consumer tech giant on the scale of Google, Amazon, or Tencent. The venture capital landscape is different too, often being more risk-averse. But here's the flip side, and it's a powerful one. This focus on trustworthy tech is becoming a massive competitive advantage. In a world reeling from data scandals, election interference, and the societal harms of social media, trust is the new currency. European companies are building that trust into their DNA. They are creating technology that is secure, transparent, and respects human rights. This is especially appealing in the business-to-business sector. A global corporation looking for a cloud provider or an AI solution for its internal operations might be more inclined to choose a European company that guarantees compliance with high ethical and privacy standards. They are selling not just a product, but peace of mind. Think about the industries where Europe already excels: automotive, aerospace, pharmaceuticals, and high-end manufacturing. These are fields where precision, safety, and reliability are non-negotiable. You don't want to move fast and break things when you're rebuilding an airplane or a medical device. Europe is applying this same engineering mindset to the digital world. It's creating a brand of technology that is robust, dependable, and human-centric. This approach is also fostering a different kind of innovation. Instead of focusing on apps designed to capture our attention for as long as possible, European innovators are often tackling deeper societal challenges. They're working on green tech to combat climate change, health tech to improve patient outcomes, and industrial tech to create more efficient and sustainable factories. This is innovation with a clear purpose, aligned with broader societal goals. It might be less flashy, but its long-term impact could be far more significant. So, is Europe's digital paradox a weakness or a strength? The answer is probably both. It has likely missed the boat on the first wave of consumer-facing social and e-commerce platforms, but it is positioning itself to be a leader in the next wave of technology, the one that will be deeply embedded in our critical infrastructure, our healthcare systems, and our governments. This is the era where trust, ethics, and security will be paramount. As the rest of the world begins to grapple with the unintended consequences of unchecked technological growth, Europe's slow and steady, values-driven approach is starting to look less like caution and more like wisdom. It's a long-term bet that in the future, the most successful technology won't be the one that's the most powerful, but the one that's the most trustworthy. Europe isn't just building technology, it's trying to build a better digital future. And that's an idea that is anything but slow. Thanks so much for watching. What are your thoughts on this? Is Europe's approach the right one for the future? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.